Power 7 Podcast. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another weekly rant, daily rant of the Power 7 Podcast. It's your boy, the almighty Nicodemus, back in the building again, letting my 1 to 100 listeners know, hey, if you got 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1 head, you are truly blessed to get out here and make it happen for you and yours, whether you like doing what you do or not, because there's a lot of people out here who can't make it happen for themselves or even the ones they love. Once again, you're back in tune to the Power 7 Podcast. What's up, everybody? Boy, Nicodemus in the building again. I know I didn't come back for you last week. Like I said, the last episode, I've been moving. I moved. I did get moved in, but you know how it goes when you moving. You know you got to get things unpacked and get everything settled in, get used to the new place, get everything set up. So I think we're all set up for the most part. You know, we'll see if my better half is gonna be out here buying a bunch of new stuff to put inside the new crib. But it's all love, because home is where the heart is. So if it needs to be spruced up, let it get spruced up. But check it out. Last week, BET Awards. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I didn't watch. I did see the reviews. I did hear people's commentary about the BET Awards. Wasn't that good. I've talked about the BET Awards before, the Hip Hop Awards. I did an episode on that. Look, the BET Awards, in my opinion, has never been fully immersed on showing the culture, and it's never, I don't care when it first started, it still never had the full support of the whole community and its interest. It's always been more about pushing whatever the mainstream was, pretty much trying to do a black version of other award shows. And we don't need that anymore. We don't need a version of other award shows. We just need to do us and get down like how we get down and stop trying to do a version of what they do. But now is this, you know, because of what we have out here musically, it's reflecting the award shows. You know, these acts are not fully developed acts. These are people who blew up. Most of the people that blew up because of social media or people posting like, look at this, and all of a sudden they're everywhere, but they're really not fully developed in their journey and being talented individuals. That's I'm gonna keep it clean like that. Let's keep it clean like that. I don't want to disparage anyone, but so the BET Awards just ain't on point. It's not. It hasn't ever been on point, in my opinion, because it's always followed the mainstream formula, and the mainstream now is what you see. So everybody complaining about it now. It's been like this. This just ain't your mainstream anymore. It's a different mainstream, and BET has always catered to the mainstream, and now you're seeing it like, oh, what the hell? You're just older. So you don't fuck with the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it like that no more. But yeah, it was whack when you were young. It was catering to your mainstream when you were young, and now it's catering to the new mainstream. But and the new mainstream, unfortunately, isn't as talented as the others. You know, you had acts back in the day, I will say this. A lot of those guys, by the time they got to the BET Awards, had an album that was trash, or, you know, they had been putting in work for years before they finally were able to even make it to an award show. And unfortunately, a lot of these people that were on the BET Awards that people were complaining about, that didn't happen with them. You know, they made a video and they posted it online, and next thing you know, it's going crazy everywhere. Usually from people actually talking shit about it. Not for positive. It's people like, look at this mess. And next thing you know, you talking about, look at this mess. 1,000 people done posted it, thinking that they laughing at it or that they trying to clown it. not knowing what they're doing is giving that person promotion, and now they've blown up. Now they're everywhere. And now you're mad because they're on the BET Awards. Well, you helped them get there. You helped them launch their career. And now you're mad. You helped in this bullshit. So that's where we at, man. And like I said on the podcast, I talked about the BET Hip Hop Awards. It looks like a glorified talent show, a high school talent show, a glorified high school talent show. And the BET Awards have been that, in my opinion, for years, since the inception of it, because it's only catered to the mainstream of what the mainstream of our community thinks of black people. The mainstream of it. Not the whole thing that encompasses us. We don't take pride in the NAACP Awards no more. We don't take pride in the Soul Train Awards no more. We don't give love to those things like we did when I was younger. Those things used to be like highly precedented. And now it's not. Now, because why? Because everybody want to be on the Grammys and all of that bullshit. Our beloved stars and our A-list stars don't even attend the BET Awards, let alone the Soul Train Awards or the NAACP Awards. So until we break the mentality and show everything that's us, it's going to forever be this bullshit. Like it's always been. Like the BET Awards always been. And Soul Train Awards and all that stuff has been pushed back and shoved down and put somewhere when you only hear about it one time and don't even know it even came on or not. That's what's going on now. So that's where we at. And I'm not mad because I've always had an issue with the BET Awards. Always. But moving along. People out here talking about they tired of Not Like Us. The Kendrick Lamar song, they not like us. Let me tell you something. The only reason everyone's tired of that song, or people saying they're tired of that song, that battle was an event. Most of the historic hip-hop battles, they were not an event like this. Like, this thing was an event. You know how many content creators probably make money off of that battle? That shit was a whole weekend event. And it, like I said when I talked about the battle, there was so many things going on that weekend, from a fight to all kind of shit that weekend. That battle lasted for a week. And it took over social media. It took over the internet. That had never happened before. Most battles, the historic ones, I ain't talking about the little booty poop battles that niggas be out here having. No. Most historic battles like Jay-Z and Nas, for instance, that battle, it took Nas a minute to even respond. It didn't circulate that fast. Even the 50 Cent Eminem, which I don't think is a historic battle, 50 Cent against Ja Rule is not historic, but it's iconic. But it's not historic. That shit was done through mixtapes. There wasn't people online talking about that shit 24/7 everywhere you went. There was no TikTok at the time. There was no, Facebook. YouTube wasn't popping like that when all of that stuff happened. Even the Pusha T and Drake battle, which it was good, but it didn't go like this. This was a whole event. And the pinnacle and the climax of that event and that battle is the song They Not Like Us. So it's not your regular hip-hop battle rap song. This nigga done made a whole concert based off that battle. Shot a video based off the battle. He didn't make a video dissing Drake. He dissed him, and then it's like, I'm going to put out a video. But before he even put out a video, I'm going to do a whole concert. Like, the whole shit is an event. And then at the concert, he played the song 5-6 times. Niggas on stage, crip walking and blood walking to it. Come on, man. That's why people are tired of the song, because it's not your average battle rap song. That was not your average battle rap, and it's going to go down in history as one of the greatest of all time. Not simply because of the music that Kendrick put out or Drake put out, because the music was good, but it was everything surrounding it. It was a whole event. You know what I'm saying? Happening in real time. This man Drake put out a diss song, a pretty good one, on a Friday night that didn't get no love. Barely got any love because Kendrick dropped one 15 minutes later. Like, we ain't never seen that before. It was almost, it played in real time. Like, as if they were on stage going back and forth with each other on a Friday night. And then on a Saturday night, he drops this, They Not Like Us. It was an event, man. It was an event. So people are sick of it because it was a whole event. That battle was an event. It wasn't just a battle. It was an actual event. And it was dope, and I love it. And I'm glad it happened. But I do understand why people are tired of that song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go ahead and get on out of here. It's your boy, the Almighty Nicodemus, saying be blessed. If you got 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1 head to get out here and make it happen for you and yours, just know that you are truly blessed to get out here and make it happen for those that you love and for yourself. Because there's a lot of people out here that can't do it. So always know that you're blessed whether you like doing what you're doing or not. Once again, it's your boy, the Almighty Nicodemus, Power 7 Podcast.